Greeting to all the judges in the Impact Challenge Center. I'm Zelda. I'm from China and my Chinese name is Gao Zihan. I'm a grade 12 student in Chengdu No. 7 High School. Even though we are living in a peaceful and happy society, a lot of people in the world are suffering from the unsatisfied food demand. So, I'd like to talk about the food demand in the world.
So, turn to the question that why agriculture failed to supply people with enough food. I concluded three causes. The first one is growing population. Based on this graph, from 1965 to 2015, the world population changes from less than 3.5 billion to more than 7 billion. The second cause is climate change. Because of the natural disasters and human activities, the biosphere has been destroyed. According to this graph, the amount of carbon dioxide has increased exponentially since 1992. Meanwhile, the average temperature since 2000 is evidently higher than that between 1992 and 1998. Climate change is affecting agricultural production through changes in temperature, water availability, soil condition, extreme weathers, crop diseases, and pest outbreaks, says the Professor Lin Erda from the China Academy of Agriculture Sciences. Under a high greenhouse gas emission scenario, basic food supplies will become insufficient around 2030. Along with growing population and climate change, non-utilizable land is another cause of unmet food demand. Large proportions of cropland, grassland, woodland, and forest are now seriously degraded. Water and wind erosion are the major problems. Meanwhile, salinity and alkalinity are also widespread. Water tables have been overexploited. Soil fertility has been reduced. Furthermore, urban expansion has removed large areas of the best agricultural land from production. Consequently, the usable land for agriculture has now begun to decline. Then, how to satisfy the food demand worldwide? The first solution is agro-industrialization. The emergence of agro-industrial enterprises have critical implications for participants along the entire length of the supply chain, from those engaged in agriculture, fisheries, and forestry, through food retailers and traders to the final consumer. It provides substitute for the human labor and increases the efficiency of crop production. Another solution is vertical farming. It refers to cultivating plant and animal life within vertical structures like skyscrapers, towers, or pyramids. It achieves year-round crop production and reduces the use of fossil fuels because there is no fossil fuel need for farm machines and transport of crops. Its advantages also include more concentrated, localized autonomy, minimum spoilage and infestation, controlled toxicity, higher productivity, land recovery, natural landscape preservation, mass cultivation, direct community embedding. In the US, the agri-farms declare that they have fully controlled agriculture, which includes perfecting every aspect of the color, texture, nutrition, and most importantly, flavor of their grains. They choose the most flavorful varieties of each grain they grow. Anthony Morris, formerly of 11 Madison Park and now a chef at Facebook's New York office, said that the flavor is pure and unadulterated. It's a major breakthrough from the culinary perspective. Admittedly, there are also concerns about these two solutions. First, I'd like to talk about the side effects of agro-industrialization. Questions are raised about the environmental effects of the changing organization of farming and its relationship to the agricultural marketing channel. Indeed, although agro-industrialization appears both desirable and inevitable in both the developing and developed countries, its far-reaching impacts on the environment are ambiguous and not empirical.